Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio has pledged America's unwavering support for Israel in its war against Hamas. Standing alongside Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Rubio said peace can only come once Hamas is eliminated and promised that Washington would keep maximum economic pressure on Iran to prevent it from developing nuclear weapons. Well, meanwhile, Netanyahu praised the alliance with Washington as stronger than ever, calling President Trump Israel's greatest friend in the White House. Rubio also acknowledged growing concern over Gaza's humanitarian crisis, saying the U.S. is not indifferent to civilian suffering. He defended a controversial aid distribution plan meant to bypass Hamas, while noting that Washington is open to alternatives. The remarks come as Israel presses on with its Gaza campaign, while international pressure is mounting over the humanitarian toll. Let's listen in to what Rubio had to say.
That's why the president continues with our campaign of maximum pressure. There will continue to be maximum economic pressure on Iran until they change course. That's why we are encouraged to see our partners in Europe begin the process of snapping back sanctions on Iran. They are clearly out of compliance with what was already a flawed deal to begin with. And we encourage them to continue down that road. We 100% support that. That is exactly what needs to happen.
Matti Zweig, geopolitical expert, is joining us live from Tel Aviv. Matti, what do you make of these statements made after the two leaders met? Marco Rubio, of course, on this visit to Israel after that strike in Qatar did cause tensions, not just in the Middle East, but all the way till the United States of America.
Well, thank you for having me. I think it's maybe a double message, but it's an important message. A message of unity with the ally, despite what government is it in Israel, is always an ally of the United States, despite all the non-agreements that can be like these last developments of the last days, and maybe about the timing or about the way that was, but they are giving a clear voice of continue to be an ally and to have clear things like in the issues of Iran or about the need of avoiding any possibility of Hamas to continue being in power. From the other side, I think they have a lot of talks with the Qatar leadership to tell them that despite what happened, and they are not very really happy about that, but from the other way, I suppose they told them that they try only to harm Hamas and not the Qatari government. Despite that, this is also a message that they are not trusting Qatar anymore after all these years that they are supposedly mediating, but really are on the side of Hamas.
All right, Matti, appreciate you joining us with your perspective on that story. The Kremlin has